Tonight on Alaska's News Source, the coldest temperatures of the season have officially arrived with heavy snowfall incoming for southern Alaska. Plus, troopers released the name of the officers who fired their guns during the recent officer-involved shooting in Fairbanks, how long they've been with AST. And a Fairbanks store is open today after an overnight fire. The details we know so far.
You're watching Alaska's News Source.
The coldest temperatures since 2024 have arrived in parts of Alaska as Fairbanks rests closer to 50 below zero. Meteorologist Bailey Braun has the details. Thank you, Michaela. I mean, I wouldn't even know what to do in temperatures of 50 below zero, but you know what's interesting is that we've seen the coldest temperatures for Anchorage and also for Fairbanks in just a one-day span. And looking back to 2024, that was the last time we saw temperatures like these, and these were also separated by one day. So it's really interesting to see that comparison. But yeah, negative 13 degrees was the coldest temperature we've seen in Anchorage since February 3rd of 2024. And for Fairbanks, last time we saw 50 below zero was February 2nd of 2024. So really cold temperatures, and these temperatures are actually going to climb just a little bit into our work week. We do have a change on the way as that low pressure system is bringing not only warmer temperatures, but also some snow. So southwest Alaska, we're already expecting to see some of the snow moving in tonight, with parts of Anchorage and also South Central seeing a little bit more of that snow overnight tonight, but heaviest rounds for South Central will move in Monday night, but for Southeast, very similar. You'll see some very heavy snow into Monday afternoon and Monday night. So that's the change that we're seeing into the work week for mostly just Monday and even into Tuesday. But tonight, those overnight lows in Fairbanks sitting closer to 50 below zero, but for Anchorage, slightly warmer than what we saw yesterday, which was negative 13. So overnight tonight, expect that low of 9 below zero in Anchorage, but tomorrow those highs just a little bit warmer. Finally seeing those positive temperatures in Anchorage at 11 degrees, and Fairbanks is only 10 degrees warmer than that overnight low. So expect some snow all the way from southwest Alaska all the way into southeast Alaska. That's really what you can expect. But even what's interesting is that we're going to see quite a bit of snow moving into that southwest portion, mostly for Bethel. But the heaviest rounds, again, are going to move in overnight. That's when we'll see that jump in, that accumulation for areas like Juneau, as well as into Bethel and also for Anchorage. Michaela? It sure is chilly out there. And here in Anchorage, that cold is making its mark. Charlie Fellows headed downtown to scope out the scene.
It's cold, as I'm sure you've noticed, and the people of Anchorage, it seems, mostly have. Here on this sub-zero Sunday in downtown, the shops that are open are mostly empty. After all, the streets and sidewalks typically filled with prospective customers are almost empty as well, with one exception that you might be able to guess.
Well, normally we're not open on Sundays, but we are right now because we've been so busy. People are coming in. We're selling a lot of hats, a lot of gloves, a lot of scarves, earmuffs. It's unusual for us to have this cold of a snap, so yes, we are selling a lot.
Still, it seems for many Anchorage residents, the choice has already been made. After all, why brave sub-zero temperatures here when you could stay inside, get a hot drink, watch a movie, or perhaps even turn on the news? Charlie Fellows, Alaska's News Source.
A cashier at the Fred Meyer on the Old Stees Highway in Fairbanks has confirmed the store is open today after a fire in the bathroom area overnight. The Fairbanks Emergency Communications Center says the call came in around midnight for a possible fire in a vent in a bathroom. Once crews were on scene, they smelled burning plastic and there was a haze. The Emergency Communications Center says the firefighters opened the wall and found fire. The cashier with Fred Meyer East said while the store is open, most of the bathrooms are closed with the exception of the all-gender bathroom. And Alaska State Troopers have released the name of the officers who fired their guns during the New Year's Day officer-involved shooting in Fairbanks. Troopers say the officers are Trooper Recruit Lateral John Fall and Trooper Recruit Wyatt Miller. They have both been with AST for 5.5 months, and troopers noted that Fall also has 3 years of prior law enforcement service. AST says the Alaska Bureau of Investigation is looking into it, and the Alaska Office of Special Prosecutions will independently review that investigation.
Thanks for listening. Click subscribe so you can get the latest podcast from Alaska's News Source automatically. And stay up to date with breaking news and in-depth reporting available for free 24/7 with the Alaska's News Source app.